All right, people. Today we are doing a Champions League live watch along. We are watching Slovan Bratislava against AC Milano. AC Milan. So today this is going to be a nice casual watch along. And if you guys are enjoying it, obviously we have Anthony in the chat. Big up to you as well, Anthony, for joining. AC Milan fan who usually appears on No Filter FC, Charlie's channel. If Milan don't beat Slovan Bratislava after the shit show against Juve, Fonseca needs to be sacked before he gets on the plane back to Milan. Yeah, basically, you'll probably enjoy the sights of Bratislava. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to find the link to the game. But big up to Anthony, as always. I think first time as well in the chat. But yeah, I'm just quickly getting the game up on my phone. That's how I usually view the games most of the time. But yeah, it is Slovan Bratislava against AC Milan in the Champions League. Slovan Bratislava's first ever Champions League campaign. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, and then quickly get that ready. All right. So now I got everything. So Manyan's in goal, with the defense being Theo, Pavlovic, Tamori, and Calabria. And then in midfield for Milan is Reinders and Fofana, along with Okafor, Pulisic, and Chukwueze. And up front we have Abraham Lincoln. No, I'm kidding. It's Tammy Abraham. Um, Rafael Leao is on the bench, surprisingly. But yeah, as for Slovan Bratislava, I don't think they'll probably show the lineups, but I'll be honest, I don't really know any of their players. This is my first time ever watching Slovan Bratislava, so I have no idea what to expect. But they have lost their 4 games so far in the Champions League, so fifth game, who knows? Fifth time's a charm for Slovan Bratislava. As we're about to kick off, the referee, I believe, is from Turkey. I think I haven't even checked, but we're soon to be kicked off right about now. It is kickoff. So if you guys want to follow my timer, it is right here. Slovan Bratislava against AC Milan in the Champions League final. That's right. Oh, Kuchka. Oh yeah, I remember him. Our former was he around? I'm pretty sure he was around the 2013 time, early 2010s. I would say that would be my best guess. It would be quite historic if he scores against AC Milan, his former club. A good tackle there by the Slovan Bratislava player, but it is a foul. Charlie from No Filter FC, I sent him the link, but I don't know if he'll join. He said he's free, might not be free, so we'll see. But I do remember Kuchka, obviously, he played against Romania in the European Championships as Slovakia, obviously. But he was there at the 2010 World Cup, if I remember correctly. So he's one of the old guard, so that's how I remember him from 2010 beating Italy. Surprisingly, see, I was kind of close. I was kind of close because I do remember Kuchka playing during the 2010 World Cup and all that when Slovakia beat Italy. So technically, it's a Slovakian team against an Italian team. So just based on that and based on Kuchka's, he used to play for Milan. As obviously Anthony said, he is, who do you call this? Calabria's teammate, but Milan in probably the first bit of attack. Why aren't they shooting? Just shoot. Oh my god. Well, they take the shot and it's just wide. Just wide. But yeah, it would be quite poetic, I would say, if Kuchka scores the winning goal for Slovan Bratislava. But yeah, 5 people watching actually. So please do like the stream if you want to join the live chat. Obviously, I have my thing here. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you want to join the live chat as well. Not the Deportivo, but the live chat. I mean, and yeah, we're about 2.5 minutes in. I also have to message like a personal friend of mine here. I live in Spain. I'm not going to tell you my exact location, but um, after this game, I will go immediately to watch the games at a bar, at a stream, and that should be a goal kick actually. So Milan having a couple of chances, but they're not really testing the goalkeeper just yet. But I would say I do expect Milan to win, just because like it'll be like surely you beat Real Madrid, the Champions League winners, at their ground, and then you somehow cannot beat Slovan Bratislava. So we'll see. We'll see how Milan do, but I think there's definitely a lot of pressure. Obviously, as Anthony has said earlier, um, Fonseca is probably like the Serie A version of Ten Hag. Um, and obviously Ten Hag has been sacked by Manchester United. Um, but yeah, it's just not looking good for Milan. But they could be in an attack. Well, that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. But well, the Milan players are calling for a penalty, but Slovan Bratislava don't care, and they try to attack. Let's see what they can do. It'll be funny if they it's just too much. But the Milan players are trying to call for a penalty against Tammy Abraham Lincoln. He's not American, but I think it's no, it was Chukwueze, I believe. Oh, I don't know. After looking at it, I don't think so. I don't think now looking back at it, probably first time, probably yeah. But after watching it, probably not. But yeah. Actually, they're all checking. Oh, okay. So potential penalty check for AC Milan. Never mind. Play on. As I said, I don't. After looking back on it, like with the replay, it didn't look like a penalty because he just stood his ground. So he didn't like move his leg or whatever when Chukwueze went down. He was just standing there, so not a foul. So check over, even though the Slovak. Hopefully, anyone gets that joke. Fonseca constantly chops and changes the lineup, and you can't build continuity by constantly doing this. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing with Eddie Howe in Newcastle, and that's why I want him sacked, especially what happened last night. But why should we talk about a club that failed to make the Champions League and a club that we lost to, Milan, last season? If Slovan Bratislava manages to beat AC Milan, that makes Eddie Howe look bad. It definitely would. I think Vladimir Weiss is the manager of Slovan Bratislava, I believe. I think he was the coach of Slovakia in the 2010 World Cup. Slovan Bratislava. Let me check. To be honest, I have no idea too much. Vladimir Weiss. I think I was right. I think I said Vladimir Weiss. I have to check. Let's see if he actually managed Slovakia in 2010. Can't really see. Has Oh, okay. I do see. He was a player and a coach at a World Cup. He's one of the few players to have done that, or people to have done that. So yeah, he was the manager, I would believe, of Slovakia's 2010 one. But it is a free kick for AC Milan. Strelic, also a Slovakian player I recognize from the Euros for Slovakia. But yeah, actually, I have to check how is Slovan Bratislava's Champions League campaign been going for them? Champions League. Hopefully, I don't get. Easily taken, just right by Teo Hernandez. Slovan Bratislava. Obviously, they have scored 2 goals in the Champions League. They have, so at least they've scored goals. but just wide for Theo Hernandez from the free kick. Yeah, until probably tonight. We'll see. We will see. I mean, I do expect Milan to win. Even though would that really mean anything for like Serie A for Milan? Probably not. But maybe for the Champions League, at least getting the top 24. I don't know if Milan will get the top 8, but I think it will depend. I have to check because I don't remember the schedule of Milan. Let me check for the Champions League after this one. I have to check AC Milan's fixtures, who are currently 7th in Serie A. Let me scroll up. I might sneeze as well. The next game, the final Champions League game of the calendar year. After this one, they're playing against at home against. I am not going to pronounce it. It is Red Star Belgrade. I know in Google it says something else, but I'll just say they're playing against Red Star Belgrade at home, and then um, and then the game or the game before the final match day, they play Girona, who have done okay-ish but not amazing compared to last season at the San Siro as well. So back-to-back San Siro games, match day 6 and 7. And then on the 29th of January, whereby what do you call this? Italian, well, basically not Italian. All clubs, we will have 18 games played on the same time, at the same time, where Milan will travel against Dinamo Zagreb, who they've played in the season where Milan made the Champions League semifinal. And believe it or not, because there is proof, the season where Man City won the Champions League, I actually said AC Milan would make the final, and the fact that they almost made it is crazy. If only I picked the other Milan club, that would have been genius. It would have been back to back. The ball there, nothing much. But yeah, as Anthony said, it is Red Star at home, Girona at home, and then Dinamo Zagreb away. Hence, I do expect Milan to get the knockouts, whether it's the playoff or not. But considering the easiness of the schedule, they could pick up 12 points. And that's a foul. They could pick up 12 points um, in their games, basically, including this one. And if I have to check, I have to remember the league table of everyone. Played on TNT Sport. Dynamite. Good skill. Chukwueze has probably been, maybe I would say, the best player in the first 11 minutes. Created a potential penalty shout. Been probably Milan's most threatening player. Oh, good nutmeg. If he could just cut it back, and it's a corner. Still 0-0 in the other game. Sparta Prague. So another Czechoslovak nation against Atletico Madrid. Liverpool are also the only team with 4 wins in the Champions League. And shot blocked again. Where's Milan? If they draw this one somehow, they'll be on 7 points. But they're currently on 6 points before this game. So if they get 12 points, let's say win this and win the other 3 games, then Milan would be on 18 points. They will be on 18, 18 points, which I think is more than good enough to get top 8. If we get, yeah, I think 18. I would say 17 points, 16. Okay, 17 points. I think it's a good marker to aim for, which is basically 6 wins. And big up to Godfrey as well. Arsenal, they play tomorrow, I think. I forgot who. Oh, they actually play today against Sporting. Mikel Arteta will try to have a fair share of how he will deal with Sporting. It would be hilarious if Arsenal beat Sporting. Um, Coincidentally, the club that knocked out Arsenal in Europe a couple seasons ago in the Europa League on penalties. But it won't be a penalty shootout. And just over. Goal kick. First 13 or so minutes, it's been okay. In terms of just an entertaining-ish game. As I said, Chukwueze has probably been the best player in this like first 15 or so minutes. But it is expected that Milan are going to take a lot more shots and have more of the ball. It's just a matter whether they can finish. And so far they haven't, which, if you're a Milan fan, that's not good enough. 69% possession. They have all the possession, 69%. It's all game, no penetration. Not Slovakia. Slovan Bratislava having a lot of protection. They basically have 5 at the back as well. But Milan are trying to break that protection that Slovan are putting up. Not really a good clearance, but they will somehow probably get it away, which they have. And now Slovan Bratislava, if they could just play it just right now. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that's going to be it. Oh, what a goal. It's not really a goal line save. I don't know why Strelic, he missed. Why? Why would you have? Don't place it. Hit the target. Could have been offside, but still, he went around Magic Mike Manyan, but didn't perform the magic because Strahinja Pavlovic, with basically a goal line, you can say a goal line save and a very poor corner as a result. Whether it was offside or not, you should be scoring there. And I mean, that's the first attempt that Slovan have had in terms of a shot. Probably the best chance of the game. So if obviously for Anthony and any other Milan fans, it is a worry, but now they're on the attack. Reinders, Pulisic, and saved by the goalkeeper. But this seems like a good game so far. Now it's this both teams having some chances now. It's not really been like that for a bit, but let's see, Chukwueze out wide. Pulisic, and cleared. Anthony says that this defense not improving is why I have lost patience with Fonseca, and I don't want to hear excuses. Yeah. And what would have been the response if that actually went in and it wasn't offside? But Milan could be. But that's a good tackle, actually. It's a corner for Milan. But yeah, I would say that Slovan Bratislava had the best chance if it wasn't offside. And they missed it. Strelic of the Slovan Bratislava team. Yeah, I don't know why. You're playing it on, like, just shoot. He tries to place it. Strelic, the one that basically was saved. And a poor corner because it's played to the goalkeeper's hands. Play it forward now. Slovan Bratislava, they kind of held it back. And good intervention just in the nick of time. But yeah, as I said, big up to everyone in the chat as well. And subscribe to the channel if you want to join the live chat. A lot of content going to be happening starting next month. A lot. So that's going to be an exciting month or so. At the same time, I will get paid. Chukwueze, Reinders, Teo. Oh, that's a good bit of skill. And blocked again. Well, I think Milan just need to get the first goal of the game to kind of settle the nerves. The longer it goes 0-0, the tougher it is. Tomori. Fouled. Also, if anyone is interested, do let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the who's winning the Champions League as well. So actually, it's my first Champions League watch along this season. Trying to get. I'll be honest. I don't want to just do champ. I just don't. What am I trying to say? I don't really want to do watch alongs fully, but I do enjoy them. But I don't want it to be like my source of this channel, because there's already a channel that does that. Strasbourg Steve, big up to him. Obviously, a huge Lazio fan, a huge Bayern fan, huge Newcastle fan, huge Strasbourg fan, huge channel. But yeah, oh, and AD as well. If you want to join AD, I can send you the link. Because it's actually been a good game. It has been a good game. Actually, I didn't promote this live watch along on my OF X. But maybe after this Slovan Bratislava attack. Nah, never mind. Oh, Pulisic. He's clear. He's clear. I didn't see it. It's in. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone. Because guess what? It's a Christmas to remember, because we're about a month away from Christmas, and it is a goal celebration we should be playing. I don't know if I should do it.
Oh, we can.
Yes, that's right, people, because Christian, a Christian guy, Christian Pulisic, has scored for AC Milan, and it is 1-0 to Milan, and Anthony is going to be very happy. As he said, great one by Pulisic, but even better finish, because he did score, unlike a few other players like Strelic, who basically had an open goal for Slovan Bratislava, but we have kicked off the restart of the game because Pulisic has scored for Milan. And obviously, it is deserved. Now, as Anthony said, it is time to kill off the game. And, terrible turnover. That's not a foul because he tried to do too much there. But yeah, Milan, they just need to get, I'll say, if they can make it 3-0 by halftime, I'll say that. If they can make it 3-0 at halftime, then the second half is going to be really boring for me, just as a neutral. But, I mean, at least I get to enjoy the first half then. I need to find another corner for AC Milan. Okay, got the link. so that I can share to people. Slovan Bratislava, as I said, um, competing and defending this time. All right, sends it to my Discord, the group chat. Too crazy with the shot. Oh, and if they can get around, just run and shoot. If it's Slovan Bratislava, I'm not even a fan of Slovan, but guess what? Guess what, people? Ho ho ho! They are not hoes this time. Finally, just like what Milan just did to them a minute or so ago, we have a goal. 1-1. 1-1. Uno, uno. Uno, uno. It is 1-1 in the Champions League final between Slovan Bratislava and seven-time Champions League winners AC Milan. And Anthony's not going to be happy with that because defensively terrible. Just straight from an AC Milan corner. AC Milan had a corner and they concede. It's a Borsagayan with the goal for Slovan Bratislava, and it's back to where it started. A chat just before the because moments before disaster, because that was a poor goal to give away for Milan, especially when they had a corner. Why? Oh God. Oh well. But we have a goal, 1-1. Well, we have two goals now, one for each. And I guess I'm glad that I'm watching this game. Godfrey, yeah, it's been a pretty good game. I think the two goals have helped. Strela could make it could have given them the lead, but Pavlovic cleared it. And TJ, yeah, I'm good. If you're watching this, like the game itself, TJ, it's a pretty good game as a neutral. 25 minutes in, and it's 1-1. So they have their third goal of the season, Slovan, and they're back on at least getting a point in this Champions League phase. They're actually the only team expected not to get top 24, leaving too much space. Yeah, it's the second time it's happened. The Strelic miss basically, and now Bashigirhan. I don't know if that's correctly pronounced. The goal scorer of Slovan. But yeah, pretty good start as a neutral, and that's a foul. That's definitely a foul. What? Oh no, the referee says play on. This is why I'm not a referee. Milano finished. Well, they're actually Italian. Ho ho ho. He's live. He's live. Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I'll just post it on my X OF. But yeah, Slovan with the goal. A few minutes ago. I feel bad, like for what you call it, Charlie from No Filter FC. I sent him the link if he wanted to join me, and probably should have. But yeah, it's so far been a good stream, just by myself at the moment. But obviously, Anthony probably the most active, and unfortunately, he's probably more active than most of the Milan players, especially with Chukwueze trying to do like 5,269 something step overs when they were 1-0 up. Um, as well. I don't know. I guess it's like I'm not a huge YouTuber. I only have like just under 600 subs. But I can just say what my plan is for December after Milan. Try to make an attack here. As you guys, if you guys want to follow, this is my time so that you know where I'm at in the game. Tio Hernandez. Okafor. Surprisingly, no Morata in the team as well. I think he's injured. That's why. Anthony can let me know because Morata is not playing, but Pulisic is obviously the goal scorer. Came off the Slovan Bratislava's player's crotch, but he made it into a throw-in instead of a corner. Not crossed. A crotch. Coach? Wait. Wait, that's wrong. Chikwueze and cleared. If Slovan Bratislava just, you know what they could just do? Just play counter-attacking football. And once again, if Tomori wasn't there or he missed the header, Slovan Bratislava could have been for the third time in behind the Milan defense. All suspended. Okay, that's why. Even though he did score against Madrid, if I remember. For some reason, Morata always scores against Madrid. If you remember, like the Champions League semi-final of 2015 between Juventus and not AC Milan. They were bad at that time, but I meant when it was Juventus against Real Madrid in 2015 semi-final. I was, how old was I? I was 16, I think, at that time. That's a foul. Maybe next month. Just let me and maybe with my Champions League stuff as well. Especially when we get further into the competition. Remember, if we actually get a Serie A final, Inter v Juve, when people have told me Juve aren't doing anything or Inter aren't as good as Man City or Real Madrid, I'm like, hold up, let me cook. It will take time. There are things where I have to say I have to trust the process. It will take time. Remember, I predicted Dortmund to make the final last season. They made the final. But I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure, no one had Dortmund in the final. No one. Everyone had Man City, Arsenal final. Arsenal. Remember that. People said Arsenal. And you said it again. Yes. But as I said, I think just give it time. Give it time. You know, Juventus are unbeaten in Serie A. The only team unbeaten. Yeah, I know there's 6, but it's only like what 13 games into the season. Milan barely have any Italian players in their starting 11. Yeah. Apart from Calabria, and that's it. At least in the starting 11, if I remember. Who's the midfielder again for apart from Reinders? Definitely not an Italian player. I know that. But yeah, I guess now the game's kind of just for a bit slowed down. We need goals. Well, both teams need it. Well, Milan definitely need a goal. Otherwise, if they go behind, that'll be terrible for them. Yeah, but he's Italian, so you said Italian players. So anyone with Italian citizenship or whatever is Italian. I mean, there are a lot of people that are Italian by descent and don't have the citizenship of Italy. Unfortunately, I don't have that connection, at least as far as I know. Juve managed to draw against Milan when they had some key injuries. Yeah. Look, I know. I predicted Juve to win. Oh wait, let me just talk about this because it's another save, like defensive cover from Tomori this time. Slovan Bratislava are getting closer and closer to taking the lead. Pavlovic diving in. But yeah, as I said about Juve, I did say they'll win Serie A, but I did say Inter won't win Serie A. But I know Inter are the favorites still. But if you look at Serie A, the title race, it's an actual title race. Whereas like the Premier League, people now will just say, "Oh, if Liverpool are 11 points clear of Man City, it's game over," which it might be if that's the case. But obviously, we never know in football. And I can give you guys some of my thoughts on tomorrow's game between Liverpool and Real Madrid. Real Madrid. That's weird. But yeah, as Godfrey said, with TJ, Milan need to go back to their roots, which is making Champions League finals and winning it, or bottling it to Liverpool. Oh my god, my stream is lagging. All right, so it's lagged a bit. Seriously, it's lagging now? Why now? Now my stream is lagging as Milan have a corner, so I don't know what's happened. Seriously? Let me refresh. Okay, I have to pause my timer to sync it back up. I'll restart at 34. So, okay, so I have to readjust my stream. So I'm like, fucking. I don't like it when my stream lags. I'll look at the chat once I get the live updates and all. Or seriously, lagging. Oh, just away when my stream is lagging. I hate this. Okay, I'm changing it up. Okay. Now I have to find a. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait, I just readjusted. Seriously? Why now? It's been a good game and this fucking stream is. Because I don't want to look at the chat because you don't know what's happened. Seriously? Bro, come on. Give me the fucking good stream then. I don't care if I'm like a bit far behind. At least like give me a good stream then. Okay. Oh, 36 minutes actually. Okay. Okay, I'll readjust at 36:30 if the stream doesn't. I'm not going to say it. Give me a few seconds, 15 seconds. At least there hasn't been a goal. Otherwise, it would have been terrible. Pulisic. Okay. Back at it. Okay. Back to the chat. And having a core of Italian players. And they have an Italian manager too. Inter and Milan switch roles and wide from Pulisic, I think. No, Reinders. With the amount of Italian players, yeah. That's why I don't bother with online live streams. It's the only thing I have, unfortunately. But yeah, there is 7 people watching. Big up to everyone. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach 600 subs. Gained a lot of subs in the past week or so, mostly from Indonesia. which I'll talk about them in the next week or so. Kuchka, I have to respond on the Twitter to someone. All right, the 3 players are underground players and are from my team. Yeah, just the Singapore national team players you think might stand out in the tournament. Okay. Next, I have to figure out where I'm going in terms of like watching the game for the 9 o'clock games here. An attack here for Juventus. Not Juventus. Milan, I'm sorry. Milan or a footballing version of Pac-Man, where both were popular and successful but have fallen off. Manny Pacquiao? What do you mean? The GOAT. After Logan. Logan Paul. Throw in for Milan. I miss the days when, it's like it's almost 7:30 and it would still be sunny out. Welcome to winter time in Europe, where it reminds me of Philippines time. Because in the Pulisic missed the header there. Definitely missed the header, obviously. Slovan Bratislava trying to see if they can make any sort of attack. I don't recognize Milan anymore. I mean, you can recognize the kit they're wearing at least. I miss the summer holidays. Yeah. Especially when Spain won the Euros. I'm not doing a watch along, but the games tonight are Bayern PSG, Sporting v Arsenal, and pretty sure there's another one. Oh, Barcelona against Stade Brestois. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, it is 1-1 between Slovan Bratislava and AC Milan. Unless that might be offside. Unless that should be offside. It's a corner actually now for Milan. Let's see if they can actually defend the corner, even though it's their attacking corner. The Copa America was a bit boring, I'll be honest. Like, you want a tournament whereby like there's at least some sort of like drama. I mean, there was a little bit, but like it was so obvious Argentina were going to win. It's just a matter of how do other teams get eliminated. I predicted Argentina Colombia final because that was probably the most easiest final to predict. Anyone that said any other final was like, come on, like that's why the past Copa America wasn't that great, in my opinion. I think the best Copa America I've at least remember in recent times, in terms of unpredictability, I don't know actually. I would say 2011. 2011 actually featured none of Argentina, Brazil, or Colombia in the semifinal. They all got knocked out in the quarterfinal. Yeah, maybe I guess, but that was when the 4 semifinalists in 2011 Copa America was Uruguay, Paraguay, Peru, and Chile. Not Chile. Peru and Venezuela, and it was actually Venezuela's only time they made a semifinal of a Copa America. That's a foul. At least Messi got another international trophy. Yeah. And then Uruguay ended up winning the 2011 Copa America, which wasn't that surprising at the time, I remember. But Argentina were hosting it. So you would have expected Messi at that time would have won something, but he had to wait 10 more years, and he won eventually. The first Copa America he won. Mm. Living in Spain, the champions of Europe, champions of the Champions League, at least one fan base is. Yeah, winners of the Summer Olympics for the men's, the Women's World Cup champions. Like, it's just been cooking times here for Spain. Cooking not just paella, but definitely the football. But in terms of the Italian club, AC Milan, they're trying to cook the Slovan Bratislava defense. Yeah, at that time, 2011. And I also did predict Argentina to win the World Cup in 2022. So I got that one correct. But we're almost at halftime. So I have a little bit of food. But that's just seeing the replay of the two goals. Probably kind of identical, you can say. I have a bit of food with me. So if you guys don't mind. Mm, the best person to act, if he's still in the chat, is him. But I think it's probably because a lot more competition in Serie A. One minute added on, so it'll probably be 1-1 at halftime. Should just clear it there. Clear it, Slovan Bratislava. And they have. And that's half time. Just updating the timer so that the second half will start. And we do. But yeah, it's 1-1. 1-1. Believe it or not, people. Slovan Bratislava have actually looked pretty good. My first time watching them as well. Sorry, Anthony.
This program is brought to you by PlayStation, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.
But yeah, halftime, 1-1. Milan have so many Italian players before. Donnarumma, Tonali, Lamiglioli, Maldini, and Maldini. Um, uh, yeah, part of the Italian core. Yeah. Mentioning has one more league house than Man United. Yeah, but yeah, halftime 1-1 between Slovan Bratislava and AC Milan. Pretty good half overall. Probably died down after the two goals, but definitely a second half that I can at least look forward to. But big up to everyone that has joined throughout the stream. Um, okay, react. All right. I have to. I still don't know where I'm going. To watch the games later tonight because I am planning to go out with a friend, a guy. Um, also just friends, platonic. Um, but yeah, have to find where to go. Maybe I'll message.
Black Friday deals have landed. Save up to £300 for booking for a buy two in one. Tons of white options and holiday durations.
Actually, at the moment, my friend um going to watch the games at a bar or something. He knows I have a YouTube channel, but he just doesn't know my actual YouTube. So he has no idea I'm actually doing a live watch along at the moment. I want it to be a mystery. I'll be honest. Mysterious. EE. Extended essay. Um, but let's look at the other Champions League games that are happening. I actually haven't checked the. Oh, Atletico are 2-0 up against Sparta Prague. In the other game that's happening right now, Julian Alvarez in the 15th minute and Marcos Llorente scoring just before halftime. Llorente. So it seems like Atletico will win against Sparta Prague. And obviously, the game we're watching is 1-1 between Slovan Bratislava and AC Milan. But in terms of the other games that are happening at the moment, um, we already read that. Captain Saad, respect to you. Yeah, big up. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Just a casual watch along. I'm not a fan of either club, I'll be honest, but yeah, just a Champions League watch along. Do you think Milan could win from 1-1? Well, at the moment they seem like the better team. Milan, but Slovan Bratislava, they've gone behind that Milan defense quite easily, like 3 times already. So I think Milan just have to be careful. I will say that, and especially when it's 1-1, it's difficult because they have to win. Otherwise, it's because if let's say if Slovan Bratislava manages to not lose, they'll get their first ever Champions League points against 7-time Champions League winners AC Milan, which is crazy. Let me just quickly reply to someone privately. Um, Up to you. However you, however you like. It seems to be all right. Just messaging someone about a tournament thing I'm doing. Um, Champions League games are happening as well. Yes, I am also a Man City fan. Yeah. Well, Man City play tonight. I'm not. Well, I'm not doing a watch along, but I'll obviously take just a look. But I mean, at the moment, it's not looking good for Man City. If they lose to final, that would be 6 losses in a row. But we'll see. I do think Man City will win. But I think the more important is the one that happens next week or this Sunday. Hmm. But yeah, the other Champions League games. As I said, Atletico are beating Slovan. Atletico are beating Sparta Prague, and obviously we are watching this game, Slovan Bratislava versus AC Milan 1-1. The other games tonight we have are Manchester City hosting Feyenoord. We should be expecting Man City to win, but you just never know, especially when Man City have lost 5 games in a row. Barcelona are hosting Stade Brestois. Um, Barca haven't been looking that great, but I do expect them to win. Bayern versus PSG is probably the big one tonight. I'll probably say, I don't know, for some reason I could see this being a draw between the two teams. For some reason, I think it could be a draw, like a 1-1. But I would lean more towards Bayern winning. But I would probably say a draw. Inter versus RB Leipzig. Rasenball Sport Leipzig. Rasenball, however. Leipzig. I do think Inter will win. Um, we have also young children, actually young boys, taking on Atalanta. I don't even need to tell you guys who's going to win that one. We have Leverkusen against Salzburg. I could actually see that being a tough one for Leverkusen, but I think they'll manage to get the win. So I'll say Leverkusen win. Sporting against Arsenal. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not sure about either team at the moment. Whether Sporting could do the double over both Man City and Arsenal. But I will probably lean towards a nil Arsenal win, like a 2-1. I could also say. What is your club? Well, it's the team that lost last night, Newcastle United. So we're not even in the Champions League. Unfortunately, I will be out, like as in like in my city or whatever, watching the games later tonight. What do you call this? But I will definitely do. The next Champions League watch long I'm doing is, I think it's Girona against Liverpool in like 2-3 weeks from now. Do you think Barca can smash? Yeah, smash or pass? I think Barca will smash. I can actually see that being like a 4-0 Barca, even though Stade Brestois have been pretty good in the Champions League, but not that great in League 1. As for tomorrow's games, we have Red Star Belgrade against Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart could get unstuck. I think Red Star Belgrade. I think Red Star Belgrade will win like a 2-0, something like that. Sturm Graz against Girona. I think Girona will actually win that. Aston Villa against Juventus. I'll go with a draw, just because of Juve at the moment. Probably like a 1-1, something like that. Next, we have Monaco up against Benfica. That's a pretty decent game at the moment. I will go with, I think this could be an exciting 2-2 draw, Monaco and Benfica. And then we have PSV against we have PSV Eindhoven against Shakhtar Donetsk. I do think PSV Eindhoven will win. Liverpool against Real Madrid. Actually, I'll save that for last. We also have Celtic against Club Brugge. I will say Club Brugge will win. We have Bologna against Lille. I'll go with Lille. Like a 2-1. And then Dinamo Zagreb against Dortmund. I do think Dortmund will win. No, actually, no, they're terrible away. So I'll say like a surprise 4-1 loss to Zagreb. Dinamo Zagreb to beat Dortmund. But Liverpool against Real Madrid is the big one everyone's going to talk about. I have a feeling that Real Madrid will win. I just have that feeling. I think Mbappe will cook. I think he'll cook Mbappe. Kylian will cook. That's my thought process on that. I think Mbappe will cook tomorrow night. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on whom you act, um, it's because I feel like Mbappe will play on the left, which for the first time he played in the game couple couple nights ago, couple days ago against Leganes in a 3-0 win. Actually, he did pretty good against Leganes. Look, I know Leganes, they start with an L. Liverpool also start with an L. Just different standard of team, I'll say, obviously. But I do think Mbappe is better on the left compared to a center forward, and I just think against well, there's no Trent, and that's the thing. I am not sure how Liverpool will keep up with a player like Kylian. Unfortunately, TJ, and to anyone that's against Kylian, I think Mbappe. If it's not Mbappe, I will say Real Madrid. Real Madrid will cook. Real Madrid will cook tomorrow. This is not even a look. If it's a jinx, cool. If it's not, who cares? It's just an opinion. But I do think Real Madrid will beat Liverpool at Anfield. Call me crazy, but I did predict Dortmund to make the final last season. Do you see Milan winning a Champions League again? If you write into Milan, yeah. Alvarez scored a free kick before Mbappe. Oh yeah. But Mbappe won a World Cup. Well, actually, both players won a World Cup. But I mean, one of them has won the Champions League. But yeah, I think Real Madrid will win tomorrow against Liverpool. I'll say I can see like a 3-1, 3-2. I'll go with 3 3-1, 3-1 Real Madrid. Mbappe maybe 1 or 2 goals, an assist or something like that. I think Mbappe tomorrow night will cook. Doesn't mean he'll cook for the rest of the season. I just think it'll be that game tomorrow night. Kylian will cook. Fortunately or unfortunately. Okay, I've good enough. Well, I mean, it will depend on what happens by the end of this watch along. Definitely, I will say that. Beats Real Madrid, but can't beat fucking Slovan Bratislava. All right. Oh, second half's about to start, so I have to put on the timer. I also need to grab myself a drink. Rafa Leao has come on, and I believe it's for Okafor. Yeah, Leao is in the field. He's on the pitch for Okafor, halftime sub for AC Milan. Why can't you just play him at the start of the game? Makes no sense. But okay. Second half has started. It has started. Second half between Slovan Bratislava and AC Milan. And obviously, you can check the timer to match up the game if you want. But let's see if Milan can actually, come up with the goods. And then we'll talk about the next round of Champions League games when I do the watch long. Yeah, it's Girona against Liverpool I'm doing. Oh God. If Slovan Bratislava manages to get something away here at home, oh God, this could be danger for Milan. Oh, nope. Slovan Bratislava are pulling up the strings. Oh, it's a foul anyway. Pino. Pina colada lies.
Formation for Milan. For Bratislava at the start of the second half.
Milan used to have players all timers like Gattuso, Maldini, Kaká, Pirlo in the same team. They went from Maldini to Calabria. Yeah, should have just been Pulisic then. The captain, America. Steve, I don't feel so good.
See how well drilled they are. You can see that formation.
I don't know if anyone's really interested in like MCU, Marvel, and all that, but what do you call this? Like, if the Thanos snap, I'm not. Look, I don't care if I. Oof, Corbin behind there, Slovan. And almost in behind the Milan defense. But I don't care if I spoil the films and all. But if Thanos made a snap in real life, do you, any of you in the chat, do you think you'll survive the snap? I forgot what was it called. The blip. That's what it was called. Would you have been spared from the blip? And if you were spared from the blip, nah. So TJ said he'll survive the blip. And according to the MCU, when the blip ended, it took 5 years. So from 2018 to 2023. So think of it as when the 2018 World Cup happened. That was the start of the blip. And then you come back or whatever, or you survive till 2023, which was when Man City won the treble. So that 5 year period, what would the world have been like? Could we still have COVID? Because technically, COVID was the blip. No foul. I think Kaka will survive the blip. Oh, they're checking a penalty. Chukwueze again fouled in the box. But I think that's a lot more credible of a foul than what do you call this? Yeah, I actually do think that might be a penalty actually, because you did move the leg. Kaka is like Jesus, so basically Kaka will save you. Um, I I think that might be a penalty actually. They're still checking, but we'll see. Um, what would life have been like if the blip happened for those 5 years? Because technically we've a year and a half or so since the blip. The one movie I'm excited to look forward to is Fantastic Four, which happens next year. I think in July next year. I'm not really that excited with Captain America. I'll be honest, the one that's upcoming. But I am looking forward. No, not July. It's in May, I think. Let me check actually. Fantastic Four: The First Steps. When does it get released? Oh yeah, end of July 2025. 25th July here in Spain. Okay. Basically worldwide anyway. So what in like 7-8 months from now? December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 8 months. 8 months to wait until Fantastic Four. Oh, Kuchka could have gone away from there. That's a foul. Oh God, I hate myself sometimes. The goal scorer with the foul there. But yeah, let's How about let's talk about footballers? Which footballers will survive that? The blip. I think, unfortunately, for the sake of it, I can see. Oh, deflected quite nicely, but nothing doing there for Milan. Slovan Bratislava, that's a foul, definitely. I think Messi doesn't survive the blip. Can it be ex-footballers? Yeah. Uh, I think Messi doesn't survive the blip, and Ronaldo does. But does Mbappe survive the blip? I feel like I feel like you're saying Roy Keane would survive the blip. I think Messi and Mbappe don't survive the blip, but Neymar does. I would say that. Oh, oh, oh! Slovan Bratislava still getting the ball. Come on. Ah, now they're just playing it back out. I think Loris Karius. If I have to think about it, I think he survives the blip. Karius. Doesn't mean that all the good footballers don't survive the blip. But let me think of other players. Would Lewandowski survive the blip? I think he would. I don't know why. I think he might survive the blip. I think. Ooh, good skill. Chukwueze again. But can he actually deliver something meaningful? Reinders, shoot! Oh my god. Pass. Surely now. Oh god. Milan just can't actually bloody. Just shoot. Just shoot. You try your luck then. They didn't. They didn't take the shot. First yellow of the game to Reinders. Not Pep Reinders. Will Syria ever get back? Well, it is. It is actually 5-6 teams for a title charge. Not a 2-horse race. It is I still say it, a 6-horse race. Yeehaw! It's actually Chukwueze with the yellow. But I think Syria this season is the best league in the world. Probably you could say the Brazilian league and all that, but I'll say in Europe's top 5 leagues of the 5, Syria is the best. Even though you can still say, oh, there's 1 or 2 clear favorites, but yeah. Well, I actually did predict all Italian final between Inter and Juve. Coincidentally, not them, not AC Milan, but I think if you get an all Italian final, I think that will encapsulate the era of Italian football, the Serie A coming back, which I think it has been for a long while. So maybe Inter's the one that takes the charge, or Juve, who knows? Let me see if my friend replied. Oh, okay, not yet, at least. Moi. A little over 10 minutes into the game of the second half, actually. Nothing much, really, that can really separate the two teams. Yeah, true. And yet, I still say Syria, there'll be an all Italian final. That's why I don't really think of money as like a barometer. Otherwise, the Premier League is obviously the best just because of that, the money. Doesn't mean it has the best set of teams. I think Italian football is at the moment at its best spot. Even though they missed out on the World Cup, but they won the Euros, so at least that helped. But we'll see. There's basically a 6-horse race for the title in Serie A at the moment, and Milan on one of them. But yet Milan are in the Champions League. The fact that they aren't considered the favorites is really sad because back then they would be top 3 favorite. One day it'll come back. I think it'll come back. The Champions League will return to Milan. It definitely will. Just not with AC Milan. Unfortunately for Anthony, the Milan fan in the chat. If Man City get punished, will it be like Calcioppi scandal with Juvenile? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, they weren't really kids at that time. But coincidentally, when it happened, a month or so later, Italy won the World Cup. I'm pretty sure they're old enough at that time. Otherwise, it would be even, I don't know, worse. Better. Oh, you mean Juventus? Oh, I know you meant Juventus. Nothing much there for Milan. Leao hasn't done anything in this game. Sub him off. I'm kidding. Hey, that looks like the Nick Pope kid. Zlatan. Ho, ho, ho. You're a bro. Still, it is still 1-1 in this game. And it's 8 o'clock, so yeah. I hope we get a Milan derby in the final again. When did we have a Milan derby final? Nothing there. Slovan Bratislava trying to grow into belief here. I swear, Milan aren't really doing much. Given away. But Milan really need to really try to attack. Take shots at goal. Well, this could be a chance. Chukwueze again. Good defending. Yeah, we've actually never had one. The last time we had an all-Italian final was Milan Juve 2003. And Milan won. Milan super team under Ancelotti was a bit overrated because they underachieved. Yeah, I guess. It's like Belgium's golden generation. I was hyped on that golden generation train, but eventually, no. We've had Juve v Milan, but not the Milan derby. Yeah. I'm pretty sure people will still watch that, the Milan derby final in the Champions League. Well, half an hour left to play in the game. Oh! Could have been a terrible mistake, but ended up not being the case. Oh, God. Oh, oh. Later today is Palmeiras against Botafogo in the Brazilian Serie A. Um, and I know that's a title fight with the league almost wrapping up as well. So that is interesting. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to be asleep, likely, when that happens. Ancelotti really won one Scudetto with Milan team and ball a 3-0 lead in the Champions League final. Yeah, and that was a good Milan team. Oh, okay. I got a message from my friend, my personal friend. I know he's not watching this stream, but he's not watching this stream. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know when. Oh, that's the fastest way to the. Definitely not. I don't want to go through there, so I'll have to go through. Okay. All right. So I know where I'm going now to meet my friend to watch the games, the 9 o'clock games. When I say 9 o'clock games, is because I'm in Spain, so I'll call it 9 o'clock, and it's the standard European time zone. Funny enough, sunset for me, I know in the UK is somehow like 4 o'clock sometimes, which for me is crazy. Because in Spain, the earliest sunset during this time, like the winter time, obviously, is actually like just before 6 o'clock for me, which is still kind of typical of like Philippines, like sunset time, 6 o'clock, 6:30 usually in the Philippines. So I'm used to it, like nighttime at around this time still. But I wasn't used to like the sun being out till like 9, 10 o'clock during the summer in Spain. But I did enjoy it. It kind of meant that I had like a very, 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 very long day. Sometimes the sunrise would be at like 6 o'clock, sunset at like 10. Ooh. Liao, still haven't done anything. I think Man United would have had a better chance if they had Keane instead of Carrick in the finals. Instead of Carrick in the finals of 2009 and 11, yeah, I guess. A better chance, but I think they lose both still. Can you believe 2008 was the last time Man United won a Champions League? But I'm pretty sure, like, people born in 2008 or now, like, let's say 15, I think, 16, they've not really, really experienced Man United being a good footballing club. Whereas, like, people of my age, right, I've seen Man United win trophies. Like, not just like Carabao Cups or FA Cups, but Champions League, Premier League. That's the crazy thing. I mean, they're still the second most successful English club. Only Liverpool have better. But when I was growing up, Liverpool weren't that great. Man United were the best English club. Mm. But like obviously the kids now, like the teenagers, the kids at the moment, they see Man City as the best team. Oh, that's a foul. But yeah, I was used to seeing Man United win trophies, like the big ones. But the kids nowadays watch Man City. I would trust Peking to limit Biscuits, Iniesta, and Xavi. Hernandez, midfield instead of Carrick. Yeah. He pocketed a midfield of the champs, the champions, the champs, Zinedine, Davids, and Antonio Conte. I got a reply on something else, tournament football stuff, which is good. I'll give him a shout out in my video when I do make it. As I said, do subscribe to my channel because a lot of content will happen. You're probably seeing the video or the setup of the live streams happening next month. So you kind of know what I'm talking about then. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, just replying.
Bending it out of play on the far side. Teammates a chance to get on the end of those crosses. At the moment, they just can't get out of second gear. Milan, they just can't up.
All right, so I got Singapore.
Is the next name being introduced as the drums of Bratislava continue to beat loudly around this stadium.
Okay. Back on. The thing is, in 2009, Man United was probably the favorites because they were the best team. While Barca were rebuilding under Pep. Yeah, I guess. Fofana. Oh, good ball. Rafa. Leo. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone. Milan have scored 2-1. Finally. It's not offside. And it's 2-1 to Milan. I still think Sir Alex would have won the Champions League more. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, but Leao hasn't been amazing. That's his only thing he's done. Which, I mean, at the moment, it's the winning goal. So can't complain. But Milan have leveled. Scored and take the lead. 2-1. And it's his first goal of the Champions League, Rafa Leao. And to the people that just joined, big up to everyone. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you want to join the live chat. And yeah, we're in the 69th minute. So still plenty of time to go in this game. If Slovan Bratislava could really get another goal, but it's looking like another 0 points for them. Still annoys me that King never played in a Champions League final and at the Euros. I mean, the Irish team aren't that great. Champions League, yeah, unfortunate for him. Oh, actually, that reminds me, Roy Keane 2002. Kind of his fault. But actually, Republic of Ireland have one of the best World Cup records, but Euros, no. They've not qualified for Euros during Roy Keane's time, especially at his peak. Ripped in. Another message I have to check. Oh! I just saw a goal. It's another one. Who scored? It's Tammy Abraham Lincoln. Let's do it again. Woo! 3-1 to Milan. Ho, ho, ho. It's Christmas time for Milan now. 2002 World Cup, Roy Keane. Ireland qualified back to. Well, I mean, Roy Keane was already retired. I think by then, Roy Keane. If you mean Robbie Keane, he did play in 2012, but Roy Keane, no, he was already. I think he already retired by 2012-16 as well. So I don't think he would ever. I think he was, however, the coach, like one of the backroom staff in 2016. I think. Milan have so many ex-Chelsea players. Yeah, and so far two of them have delivered. Pulisic and Tammy Abraham. Yeah, 2002. Roy King World Cup. His fault, I would say, but doesn't really matter. Ireland actually has one of the best World Cup records in terms of making past the group stage. 3 World Cups they played in 1990, 94, and 2002. Made the knockouts in every single one. Scotland, on the other hand, a British Isles team, made, I think, 7 World Cups. Got grouped in every single one of them. Milan running away with it now. Yeah, especially 2 goals in kind of quick succession. But at least we got more goals in this game. Let me check the result of the current scoreline of the game that's also happening at this time. Atletico 4-0 against Sparta Prague. At least this one's been a little bit competitive. So good pick by me. Julian Alvarez with another goal, made it 3-0. And Antoine Griezmann. Funny story, right? I was literally like a few meters away from Antoine Griezmann because he came to the stadium I'm at. If you want to know what stadium, it's in one of my vlogs. I was literally saying, Griezmann. I can show you the video one day. I also could go to Atletico Madrid, maybe, to watch a La Liga game in a week and a half from now. I don't blame him because he was used by Clough and Sir Alex winning mentality compared to McCarthy. Yeah, 2002. So Reinders off for Loftus Cheek, another Chelsea player, former Chelsea player, and Emerson Chicken Royale is also coming on for Tottenham, AC Milan actually. But before leaving 2002, shame that Ireland could have went for. They actually got knocked out by us, Spain, on penalties. Though I would probably say they would probably have gotten knocked out by South Korea in the quarterfinal in 2002 if Ireland made the quarterfinal. I'm not going to speak too much about it. He doesn't even consider himself a Champions League winner because he didn't play in the final. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he has a winner's medal, I think. But I might be wrong. Well, Pulisic is off. One of the goal scorers, the score of the first goal. Let me see the lineups of a few certain games. Another multiple subs happening. Man City, I'm checking. Well, the Man City lineup looks pretty typical. Kyle Walker's on the bench, which I think is the right call. But yeah, a lot of good-ish players. Well, half of it that Man City can call upon. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in their game. Barcelona, they're playing. Jamal is not playing. I think it's more of a muscle strain. But Casado is playing after his red card against Celta Vigo. But typical lineup. Bayern PSG, let's see what they are lining up with. Goretzka is playing. Brilliant. Inter, who do they play? Yeah, typical. Taremi and Martinez starting together. Mm. Let's see Arsenal's lineup then. Timber, Calafiori on the other side with Gabriel and Saliba. Yeah, not really much things I can say too much on that. I don't know what other games are on. Mm. Yeah, pretty much the ones I was looking at. 3-1, as I said, in this game. I'm choking.
3 weeks in a row for the Champions League.
Yes, he does, but he doesn't count it as one. Yeah, true. Roy Keane. Henderson has played 3 Champions League finals, while Keane has played none. Yeah, true. I mean, Jibril Cisse has a Champions League medal. Meanwhile, Zlatan has none. 8 people watching. Please do like the stream, by the way, everyone. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to join the live chat, not the Deportivo flag. I don't really want to cover the flag, but the live chat, as you guys will see. So if you subscribe, you'll get to join the live chat as well. And if you like the stream, brilliant. It's been a good watch along, I'll say that. Trying to get it around and around. Cleared. Shot! Over for Slovan. We never had, yeah, Keane and Scholes. Mm. Yeah. Too much of an effort. By the Slovan Bratislava player that scored, actually, earlier. Quickly check. Love you. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. It is a foul by Tomori. Slovan Bratislava free kick. Now, if they can score at least at any point in this game to make it 3-2, it would be interesting. I would be very interested. Yeah, true. I love Ibra, but his own fault. He's never won. Yeah. Whenever he leaves his clubs, they end up winning Champions Leagues. Or most of them do. Let's see. We'll see what Slovan Bratislava do from here. From this free kick. Shot. And it's a corner. With 2 geared towards him. Yeah, true. For me, it feels weird that Ibrahimovic is no longer playing football. That's how old I am. Oh, and they could have gotten in there. Good defending, Theo Hernandez. At least he has a Europa League. Yeah, with Manchester United of all teams. I forgot he played. He also won a Carabao Cup as well. Or EFL Cup. So 2 trophies. Not a bad return for him. Another quarter for Slovan Bratislava. Well, really back to the Slovan Bratislava player. Nothing much doing there. Yeah. So I think even though there's still time in the game, you never know in football, but it seems like Milan are going to win this. They will seal the win and get themselves on 9 points, I believe. Yeah, 9 points, which is a very good marker for them to reach the knockouts of the Champions League and potentially even the top 8. Now, if you can just play it out wide. Milan have some space now. Chukwueze. Reinders blocked. Not really far away. Not cleared. Thoughts on King Grudge against Sir Alex for the way he was kicked out of Man United. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'll be honest. I think Sir Alex Ferguson was the reason why Roy King has a career. I will say that. I think without Sir Alex, I don't think he'll be the player that he is or was. Is or was. You know what I mean? It's like saying Lionel Messi wouldn't exist without his mom and dad. That sounds wrong, but yeah. Oh, but I know people have grudge with their family members. At least I don't at the moment. Knock on wood. Not my wood. Dr. Underwood. Doctors, you can without Keane, Sir Alex wouldn't win the 99 final. Yeah. Doctors seems like well Calmarda is coming on for AC Milan. He'll be coming on. Champions League debut as well. Tammy Abraham is coming off. Tammy Abraham Lincoln. So we're almost close to full time here. This is a toy gun. Just so people know, this is my Halloween costume I had. So I'm like, why not? Oh, if they can play forward here, Milan. Foul down. No, I didn't know that. Probably just takes everyone. The player that made the foul was Black Man. That's his name. Don't blame me. I think that's his name actually. That's what I saw. And this is what Milan could see. They could see a potential fourth goal. Chukwueze. Nope. Slovan Bratislava. Oh, good. Ronaldo chop. Just push forward. Try push forward. Ball over the top. Nothing doing there. Seven people watching. Please do like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. To join the live chat. Oh, Bayern away for Slovan Bratislava. Lol. Oh, okay. Milan offside to crazy. There's been a consistent amount of people viewing, which is nice. Big up to everyone that has joined at any point in the stream, and that was offside. Throwing for Slovan Bratislava, and we're only, a few minutes away till full time, and I have to go immediately.
This is going to be a massive win for Milan, isn't it? Opening 2 games now, won the next 3, up to 9 points. Just outside that top 8.
If they can, if they make this count, that would be amazing, Slovan. If they can score with the last few minutes to go. Kiros was Sir Alex's assistant when King was left out from or sacked from Man United in 05. And he played a part in King against low. Wow. Milan could make it 4-1. Could be the 1. They are not getting the 1 or the 4th, actually. Slovan Bratislava, if they could just play it right. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, people! Oh my God, what a goal! Let me update the score and then we put on the celebration, man. Oh my word! Ho, ho, ho! 3-2. I literally just said if Slovan Bratislava score, it could be a crazy, crazy game. The comeback is on. We'll see. It is 3-2. At least we have a good sort of ending to the game, What a goal. Marcelli scoring. Sounds like an Italian name, but scores against an Italian club. Slovan Bratislava had 2 goals. They have doubled their tally. We might as well go out and attack Slovan Bratislava if they actually do it. I feel so bad for Anthony, Milan fan in the chat. Great music. Yeah, I should be doing that music now because sometimes I forget to do that music. Oh God. That's a foul. Yellow card for Tolic. How much time as well are we going to get added? Because we are not sure yet. Oh God, it's a red card. It's a red card for Tolic. Wait, didn't he just come on? Oh God, Tolic, the Slovan Bratislava. Why is there only 1 added minute? That makes it a less boring. So Alex, he is ruthless with legends. Beckham, King, Stam, fucking Steve Bruce. Even Rap Stam said it was his biggest mistake. Yeah. It's actually 4 minutes. It said 1. Yeah, what a goal, Godfrey. Pretty good goal by Marcelli. But red card for Tolic for Slovan Bratislava. I am pretty sure he just came on as well. The one that just got sent off. Let me check. I am not looking at the. Let me just see. No, Tolic has been playing for a while, but it's Robert McIntyre. Mackemore. What a strike by Marcelli. Slovan Bratislava, as I said, doubled their goal tally, but still haven't gotten a point yet in this Champions League. Oh, and they're attacking it again this time, but defended. Easily given away. I swear to God, if Slovan Bratislava actually do it, if they get at least a draw in this game, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But Theo Hernandez in the way, and Milan will try to look to get an attack. Only a few minutes to go, but obviously with that stoppage, we're probably going to have at least an extra 2 minutes. Might be like the 96th, 97th minute. Oh, that's I guess a foul. Slovan Bratislava. I mean, they will definitely. They need to push. They have to push. You know, like in Jurassic Park, push, push, push. There are many times you can say push, but now for Slovan Bratislava, they need to push. You might as well concede a fourth, but at least try to score a third. Cleared by the goalkeeper. Oh, this referee is so stupid. Calling a foul, that wasn't even a foul as well. Oh, that's not really. He barely touched him. Well, I guess. Well, I did say Milan will still win, but not what they wanted. Milan, like trying to hold on to a lead like this late on. Loftus Cheek. And he's fouled Loftus Cheek, and it might be the full time whistle very, very soon, I guess. Well, I'll say this: 5 goals in a very competitive game that people might have said like 3-4-0 to Milan. Pretty good. But Milan still seem like they'll get the win by the end of it. And Milan just, you can say, are wasting, deservedly, I guess. Reinders shot, and the goalkeeper saves it. And it is full time. AC Milan have beaten Slovan Bratislava in the Champions League. It ends 3-2. It was a pretty good game, I will be honest. But yeah, just a couple or one or two final messages in the chat. Live chat. Milan won't do anything in the Champions League knockouts. Yeah, it seems like it, especially that defense. But they did eventually hold on to the win. But yeah, it finishes Slovan Bratislava 2, Milan 3 in this Champions League phase game. I'm not sure what the plan will be, but do expect some content coming out in December, the 1st of December. Lots of content coming out. I might also do a live watch along sometime during the weekend, either Saturday, Sunday, maybe even a Friday, but I haven't scheduled one yet. But yeah, just one more final message before we round off, and then I have to go meet up my friend for a Champions League games, which is Tomori. Tomori fell off, but Milan haven't today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Good night. Enjoy the 9 o'clock games, the games that are happening in about 20 or so minutes, just like I will. I'll be heading out very soon to watch with a friend. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.